So here's your week of workouts that you have. So I want to go down and break down each and every day and break down kind of how it all works together so that way you know the sets and the reps and what things should be paired and everything together. So day one, we have our hypertrophy day. In each of the days that get dropped to you, you're going to have a big coach's overview of how to demo, how to do every single movement, what swaps and things like that to do for yourself. But large scale overview right here. Day one, our main lifts right here are going to be RDLs and rack pulls supersetted together. So anytime you see the boxes touching together like this, stacked on top of each other, that means there is going to be a superset, or that is going to be a superset, which means that you do one exercise, complete the reps here, and then you go straight into the next exercise and complete the reps. So these boxes that have the numbers in them, those are going to be how many sets you have. So this would be RDLs and rack pulls for 3 sets of 12 reps each time with a rest in between. Then we have neutral grip row, cable lat pull down, again 3 sets, 12 reps. Then we're going to move into accessory lifts. This will change, as you can see. Power day, becomes your plyometrics. Endurance day, this then becomes your cardio. So as you can see, power day, we have main lifts, hang cleans, push press. These are separated, so that means that I want these to be done by themselves, no superset. But down here we have suitcase deadlift jumps with alternating jump lunge. I want these to be supersetted because they are stacked on top of each other. So endurance day, you see how these are all stacked, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you're going to go one right after the other and complete them all in order. So this is an EMOM, which means every minute on the minute you will complete the 10 dumbbell thrusters. Boom. However long that takes, then the next minute you will complete 20 single arm kettlebell swings, the next minute jump ropes, the next minute V-ups, and you'll continue that until the 20 minutes are up. Then you'll take a break and you'll move over to the cardio portion. Really, this is going to be super beneficial because it's going to help us get into that beta oxidation, that fat burning, and that's what we're going for, which you'll learn a lot more later on as we continue on with this challenge. Day 5, back squats, incline dumbbell bench, barbell step-ups, weighted dips. These are all heavy. These are all separate. These are like really trying to push it, get as intense or high as weight as possible with these. A lot of rest in between. Then we got some accessory lifts over here. And then finally moving on to our Metcon, which is a 25-minute AMRAP. AMRAP means as many rounds as possible. So as many times as you can go through this in the 25 minutes. Then you'll take a break. And then we'll move on to a Tabata, which is 20 seconds on of max effort, pedal to the floor, going as hard as you can, 10 seconds off. And you're going to do that for 4 minutes, take a break, and then do the next one. So you do burpees for 20 seconds as fast as you possibly can, 10 seconds rest to transition into scissor kicks, and you go back and forth for 4 minutes. Then you rest for a minute, and then go on to the med ball slam. But I'm going to, again, all of this is going to be laid out way more in detail in the coach's overview. So if you're like, oh, how am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, it's way more in depth. Now, if you have gym access, if you don't have gym access, some of you may be seeing this like, well, maybe I don't have that. Don't worry, I got you covered. So you'll be able to see all of the approved substitution lists. So hypertrophy, if you don't have a barbell to do RDLs, you can do dumbbell deadlifts, you can do banded deadlifts. It's all about creating the same pattern, the same movement pattern with the same style of intensity. So for example, RDLs, say you're doing 3 sets of 12 here, and that 3 sets of 12 with a barbell is really challenging, but maybe you don't have a barbell, right? Maybe you only have bands. I want those same 12 reps to be as challenging as possible. So you'll have to adjust and change the intensities with the band, say in this example that you're using, to make sure that we match that intensity. Same thing. So as you can see, we really break down each and every exercise. If you have a barbell substitution, you can do it. Dumbbell substitution, band substitution, cable substitution, machine if you're at a gym, body weight or other. So we really try to break it down for you. If you see some of these ones here that have a lot of NAs, that's because I want you really doing these type of things, and there really isn't any type of substitution for it. So I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.